Hey guys, Explosive Pop Tart here, and welcome back to another video. Now today I just want to do a review on the movie, the short film rather, Darker, Chapter 2 by my good friend Cinematic Addict, otherwise known as Tyler Giroux. I hope I'm saying your last name right. I don't think I've ever said it out loud before. I just realized that. Anyways, he asked me to do a little review on it, because I did a review on his first film, and the first chapter of Darker, I should say. And I more than am happy to, because I'm good friends with him, and I really enjoy his films, and his films seriously inspire me to make my films, which I've already shot part of one film because I saw promotional images for this film, setting up the release of this film. So, Darker Chapter 2, what do I think of it? I gotta say, I really loved the first one a lot. I thought the first one was fantastic, and honestly, I didn't really expect there to be another one. I didn't really see that coming. It kind of surprised me a little bit. But whenever I heard that there was going to be a second one, I got all excited because I was like, hey, this is cool. I get to see more stuff happening in the universe of Darker. So I was really excited for it. And I will say that throughout this film, there was a lot of stuff that I was like, my dog's moving, that were really sad and painful. And I could almost feel them. Like, I can feel almost the pain through the film. It's like it just hurts, dude. There's just like a lot of... I don't want to go into it. I feel like everybody should experience this short film at, like, the first time by yourself. Like, you should go into this, like... I'll put a link in the description for you guys to go watch it, but you should go into this not knowing anything, aside from the fact that it's a sequel to the first film. Go watch the first one, of course, but this film was really sad. I mean, of course, the first one was super sad as well, but this one really hit me like a truck, dude. I mean, just wow, wow, wow. Holy hell. It really came at me hard, and I gotta say that I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fantastic sequel. I will say I don't think it's better than the first one. I think the first one's just way better, and I don't think, even if he makes a part two, or part three, I mean, I don't think it's going to top it at all. I just don't see any way that the first movie is going to get topped. Not saying this one's bad or that a third one couldn't be really good. I'm just saying I just don't think the first one could be bettered, or topped, I should say. Religion is definitely a huge topic in these films, of course. So I will say this. I will say this. I thought it was handled really well. To those who are Christians and are religious, I feel like the film is only disrespectful to religious people if you make it that way, because it's not shown in like a disrespectful context. It's just showing basically that some people could take it to the extremes of as what you see in these films. I thought it was all handled really well, really creepy way that it was all handled, really conclusive way as well. I really loved everything about it. The only thing I didn't like about this film, and no offense, is the ending. I thought the ending, unless it's setting up a third film, I just think the ending ended way too soon. I feel like adding on maybe another minute or two of showing us what's about to happen or something probably would have sat a little bit better with me. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that I think that the ending could have been a little bit better. That's like my only gripe with this film at all, and I literally try to sit here and nitpick as much as I could to see if I can come up with anything negative, and that's literally the only thing I got. So, I mean, take it for what it is. The film was amazing. I love it. I'm definitely going to go ahead and give it I'm going to give it a 9.9 out of 10, taking off that little tiny percentage for that ending. I didn't really care for the ending as much. Again, no offense. But the film as a whole was fantastic. I loved it. And again, the religious context, like including religion into a horror film, I feel like always works because people see religion as a safety blanket. So something to depend on, when things get rough, look to God, be like, hey, you know what? Get me out of this, man. And it's like whenever that's not there or whenever that's been being compromised, it's like, I'm all by myself. This is kind of scary. It makes people really scared. I mean, I myself and I believe in certain things, but I wouldn't really call myself uber religious. Like, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in all that stuff. It's just I don't really feel the need to go to church or read the Bible. I just believe what I believe, and that's what it is. So I'm not one of those people who's like pushing my beliefs on everybody. But I thought that this film was fantastic. 9.9 out of 10 for Darker Chapter 2. Good job, Tyler, man. Good job. I'm excited to see more. If you do make a Chapter 3 and it negates this ending where it kind of like it says like, hey, you know what? This is a continuation of Darker Chapter 2, then I would easily rank like ramp up my ranking to a 10 for sure. Because if it's one of those endings that just is like ends this way because it's setting up a chapter 3, then again 10 out of 10 for sure. But if it's like this is like the final ending and there's never going to be another darker film, then yeah, 9.9 out of 10. So whichever way it is, that's the rating I'm going to give it. So thank you so much for watching. Keep it up, Tyler. You make great films. I love that. I also want to. I failed to mention this. I also want to talk about the imagery and the scenes and like all the different locations and stuff. I thought they were all fantastic. Like I said, good job, man. Perfect film. So 9.9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, depending which way you're going here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Go watch Darker Chapter 2 now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Christ once suffered for our sins, for us to be closer to God.